Initially, our desire to move abroad was just because it's something that we wanted to do. I guess that wanderlust was sort of what initially made us daydream about it and talk about it and make some plans, and then realize that we could actually make it happen.
I'm beginning the process of my foreign birth registration to Ireland.
I received something very special in the mail that I've been waiting for.
Good morning. It is currently 5:36 a.m. and it is Thursday, March the 21st, 2024. I woke up very early this morning. My alarm went off at 5 a.m. because I needed to call the foreign birth registration customer service line to ask a few questions. So I woke up thinking I was going to be up waiting on hold for a really long time. And it was very quick, and they answered all of my questions very clearly and concisely. So now the next step is to gather the original and certified documents that will go along with my application.
I am really excited to be filming this little clip because I have all of my documents and my application for my foreign birth registration with Ireland ready to go and ready to mail to Ireland. I am sitting outside of our little post office, which this is October 31st, 2024. So happy Halloween. And also this is post Hurricane Helene. So our post office's building is actually being reconstructed, but they have a little temporary, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a little pop-up postal van, which I've been seeing more of those around town. So I'm really excited to be mailing this from our local post office. And yeah, this has been a long time coming. I started gathering these documents earlier this year, and it's hard to believe that it's already the last day of October that I'm finally putting this in the mail. So I am gonna go mail this. So a tiny little change of plan. I had to come to a different post office that hadn't been affected by the storm. So I had a feeling. I was looking at the little pop-up van and thinking they probably don't have all of the, forms and supplies that you need to mail stuff. And since I'm sending these documents abroad, I needed to make sure I was sending it correctly. So just had to drive a little bit further to come to a different post office, but it is all in the mail. I'm so excited. And now it's just a matter of waiting.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin, even with my eyes still closed.
It's fully summer here in Western North Carolina, and we are approaching almost 9 months since I mailed my application to Ireland for foreign birth registration. I feel like I've been pretty patient up until maybe the past month or so. And I'm simultaneously feeling really excited and anxious, and I have this sense of anticipation. I just really want to know. I just want to know the fact that I have to just sit and be patient, and there's nothing I can do to make the process go any faster has been quite frustrating. Since the beginning of this year, with the change of administration in the United States, Cynthia and I have been feeling less and less safe as a lesbian couple. Not so much in our like personal spheres and within our local communities, but on a nationwide scale. There is a possibility that the law that protects same-sex marriage in the United States could be overturned. So there's a lot of things that are going on in this country and around the world that are worrying and just make us feel like this move is all the more urgent. I think the last time I picked up the camera to vlog about this experience was, I think it was the day that I sent off my application last year. And I had so much excitement, so much anticipation, and so much hope. And not that I'm losing hope after all this time. I suppose what I'm feeling is more a sense of urgency. I really just want to know so that we can know for certain how to proceed with our plans. It wasn't until early 2024 that I actually learned about the foreign birth registration pathway in Ireland. And Cynthia was actually the one that discovered the foreign birth registration, and she showed it to me. And my paternal grandmother was born in Ireland and immigrated to the United States. And I thought, oh, so there's a pathway for me to become a citizen by descent. Interesting. And then the next challenge was, well, my grandmother left Ireland around World War II. And so she didn't always share a lot. So I wasn't confident that I could even find her birth record in Ireland, which is a really key piece of documentation for foreign birth registration, obviously. My wonderful, wonderful wife, who is very skilled at researching all things related to anthropology and archaeology and looking through documents, she was able to find my grandmother's birth record that had been digitized. And when I saw it, I'd never seen my grandmother's birth record in my entire life, even when she was alive. And when I saw it was a group birth record, all of the infants born on the same day in this particular county in Ireland were all listed with their parents' names and their parents' occupations. It gave me chills to see it. I remember when Cynthia found that, I thought, this could really happen. Initially, our desire to move abroad was just because it's something that we wanted to do. I guess that like wanderlust was sort of what initially made us like daydream about it and talk about it and like make some plans, and then realize that we could actually make it happen. And then the 2024 election rolled around, and we were both feeling very hopeful that Kamala Harris would win and become the United States' first female president. And we started to feel really, really hopeful that, wow, maybe maybe things will turn around for the better in this country. Maybe we'll be able to stay here a little bit longer. Maybe we'll buy our first house here together. All of these, dreams that we've carried alongside the dream of one day living abroad. The election results came out, and then a couple of days later, I got my confirmation email from Ireland saying that they had received my application. And because Trump won, that was devastating for us personally and as a family and as people within the LGBTQIA plus community. It would only be a matter of time before our rights would start to be stripped away and our safety would start to become a concern. Once the election results came out, we knew for certain that, okay, as soon as we hear from Ireland and as soon as feasibly possible that we can move, we have to move our family. I try my best to have an optimistic outlook on things and hope for the best outcome in situations, but I can't help but see so many injustices happening, and even in just the short amount of time that Trump has been in office, and to see all of the inhumane mistreatment of immigrants, people who legally have a right to be here, trans people, trans youth, women's bodily autonomy, just so many things. It is becoming increasingly scarier to be living here. And like I said, we are very lucky that we live where we do and that Asheville is such an overwhelmingly LGBTQIA plus friendly city. But I even noticed during Pride Month last month that there was a lot more outspoken bigotry and very visible hatred against trans people, against queer people. And I have this gut feeling that sadly, I think things are only going to get much worse before they get better. What started out as simply a desire to live in a different part of this beautiful world and experience a culture different from the one we were raised in, build a life as a family in a new place, now has turned into this might be the only way that we can keep our family together and to keep ourselves safe and away from the harm that might eventually come our way. Yeah.
little before 7 o'clock. I think it's maybe quarter till. And it is August, which means we are approaching the 9-month mark since I sent off my, it's so early, 9 months since my foreign birth registration application was received officially. And what I've been doing lately is every morning I wake up and I check my email. So I'm gonna do that right now, and let's see if I got anything. One thing that I do, since I get lots of emails every day, I have certain keywords that I search for when I am trying to see if I got anything from Ireland. So now I'm just going through those keyword searches in my inbox. No, nothing new in the inbox. And then I always check my spam as well. No, nothing today. That's okay. Officially, 9 months will be later this week, but I'm really antsy, and I want something. I want to know. So hopefully I'll get something later this week.
Two sandwiches and chips. You think that's enough?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, I know, right? We're gonna have these. Rice crackers. Something. Hello. Guess what mom's checking in the email.
Nothing.
That's okay. It's
Okay, it is Thursday, September the 4th, 2025, and I obviously just got up not too long ago. I'm staying at my friend's house in Georgia, and I check my emails every morning, and then I check them multiple times throughout the day. This morning, I was just doing my regular muscle memory check, and I saw 2 emails that said foreign birth registration in the title or in the subject line. And I was like, oh my gosh. And Cynthia is staying at home with our fur babies while I'm here. And my friend was sitting across the table from me, and I was like, call Cynthia on speaker.
And I opened the emails with both of them. One was just an email with a link to pay the application fee, because when I originally applied last year, there was some sort of technical issue with their website that the payment couldn't process, and it happened to a lot of people. And then the other email was giving next step instructions, and it mentioned the outstanding application fee. And then also I needed to confirm my mailing address, because at the end of this process, whatever the outcome, they mail back all of your documents that you sent in with your application. And so yeah, there was a line in the email that said, we are currently dealing with your application for foreign birth registration. This is not an indication of a successful outcome. You will receive separate correspondence with the outcome. But I have a really good feeling. And the agent who had sent that email, who I'm guessing is maybe doing part of the processing of my application. Her name is which is my middle name, and my middle name comes from my grandmother, who was born in Ireland, and it's the same spelling. And I just kind of feel like my grandma had a little hand in nudging this process along today, and I think I'm in shock. I'm very sweaty. I instantly started sweating. Oh, but this is such good news. And I have a good feeling. And I think now it's just a little bit more waiting, but I think I'm going to hear some good news. So I just wanted to give this little update and capture my crazy bedhead and sleepy face, and yeah, just describe how I'm feeling. Of me, not of you. Okay, so I'm shaking. I just saw that I got an email that I think is the one I've been waiting for. And
all right. What is it?
Okay, pulling up my email. Congratulations. Your application for Irish citizenship through entry on the Foreign Births Register has been successful. A certificate has now been printed and posted to the address provided by you. Please note that your application will be sent via registered post, and someone will need to be available to sign for the envelope.
Yay!
It's happening.
You're making me cry.
Oh my god! I can't
You were literally just
talking about it last night.
Oh my god!
Did you hear that, babe?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're going. It's happening.
It's real. It's real.
Oh. Thank you.
You were an Irish citizen.
And the fact that it came this morning and I didn't check my email.
Oh my gosh.
Because we were like, let's have girls' day. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So excited.
So excited.
So
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. I received something very special in the mail that I've been waiting for, and it is indeed my foreign birth certificate, which is proof of my Irish citizenship. And I'm holding it in my hand, but I'm not going to show it on the screen because it has very important personal details, which I don't need to be flashing on the internet, obviously. but I did just want to read the first part of the letter that accompanied the certificate. And the greeting is in Irish Gaelic, and I just looked up how to pronounce it so that I hopefully don't butcher it. Ahara, which means my friend. I am pleased to confirm that your application for entry on the Foreign Birth Register has been approved. Your foreign birth registration certificate is enclosed. Please ensure all the information is correct and contact us if anything needs to be corrected. Your FBR certificate should always be kept in a safe place, as it is proof of Irish citizenship. And then it goes on to give a little bit more information on how to apply for my passport and other just resources about Ireland. And one at the bottom is about the Irish language, which I have been attempting to teach myself on Duolingo, but I think it's difficult when you don't have an actual person that you can speak with and practice with. I do want to learn Gaeilge and become as fluent in it as I possibly can. I feel really good. I opened this envelope as soon as I got it, and Cynthia had just gotten home, and we both just held each other and cried happy tears. It's happening, it's coming together. And tomorrow we actually have a yard sale that we're participating in. It's a community yard sale, and all day today we've been getting the car loaded and things labeled with prices, and I just love that this came in the mail today. It just feels like every day we get closer and closer to moving to Ireland, and it just feels so good, and I'm just really, really grateful.